get started here. Where did it go? Where did it go? There we go. Definitely helpful while streaming. Okay, I think we are good to go with Timberborn. Let's get started with the recording properly. Alright, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and marker. Hello and welcome to another episode of Cozy Cryptid Gaming, this week with Timberborn. This is, especially since now we've finished our most recent longer play stream of Battlesuit Aces, which was a fantastic ending to that game, and I've already started a second run on my own time. But that means we are free to start up some other games that I've been meaning. I'm coming in quiet. Okay. Is this any better? I'm moving a little closer to the microphone. There was an update recently to OBS, and I thought that I had things fixed, but if I'm still coming in quiet, is this any better? Also, how is the background music from the menu screen coming in? Still quiet, unfortunately. Okay. Let's see if this is any better. See if raising that limiter helps out at all. I had a feeling there might be some audio issues because between a update on my streaming software and my background music is nearly drowning me out with the volume. Okay. Well, we can turn down the volume on here quite easily. Where did it go? There did it go. Down to like there. Oh, now the background music has stopped. But that means I can show off one other thing. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, is my voice still coming in good for everybody in chat here? It looks like we have one person saying that it's now better. Seems like we have a few people that it's okay with. Okay, coming in fine now. Okay, well, we seem to have found the correct slider for things. Yay! There currently is no background music happening from the game itself. I can confirm that on my end. It does its little thing first and then goes quiet for a bit because I was doing some testing earlier. But yes, this is Timberborn. Not only is this a new game for the stream, it's also a new gaming genre for the stream, and largely for me. Timberborn is a city builder game where we play as a group of sentient beavers who are trying to build a new home in a kind of post-apocalyptic, post-human wasteland. Using the two things that beavers always have, trees and waterways. So we will be using those together to build up a lovely little civilization for ourselves. City builder games, for a brief rundown, are kind of what it sounds like in the name. You are building a city, town, some sort of civilization. Sometimes like a theme park tends to fall under this category as well. If anyone's familiar with Planet Zoo or any of the various like Jurassic Park games, the old like roller coaster tycoons I think fall into this as well, where you're trying to build something that eventually will be kind of running itself and just a self-managed system. But you have to deal with maybe it's park guests who are coming in, and you have to be making enough money to keep the park open. Maybe you have strange weather effects happening. The only one of this genre that I've played is Frostpunk, where you are constantly trying to make sure that everyone stays warm enough to survive. I played that a very short amount years ago when that first came out. This is not a genre that I'm super familiar with, but the designs for Timberborn and what I've seen of it are just really adorable, and I wanted to give it another shot. Give this genre another shot, I mean. We're gonna dive in, and this will be a nice little tutorial for me and for maybe for some of our viewers. And if anyone in the chat does have like general advice on city builders or other thoughts on them, please do sound off, because I'm, like I said, I'm kind of new to this genre. So we will start with just a new game. We have factions. Folktales, easygoing but hardworking. Folktales are expert farmers. They respect nature and rewards them with plentiful bounties. Their motto, comfort, food, and sturdy wood. The Iron Teeth, defectors of the traditional timber ways, they mastered iron and science to build advanced machinery. They achieve progress through ingenuity, efficiency, and disregard for the environment. Their motto, work hard, work hard. Okay, we can't, to unlock, reach average well-being of 15 while playing the Folktales. Okay, so we can't even play as them yet, and we're gonna go with, okay, they are making weird little Simlish sounds. Okay, they have weird little Simlish beaver speech. That's fine. We are going to start with the Folktales because we don't have a choice. Also, I think I'd probably stick with them anyway. Oh, there's a lot of maps. Oh, and they have ones that are tagged as beginner friendly. Oh, there's so many. I was not expecting this many options. Unconventional. Oh, that's just a bunch of lakes. So many. Nothing here yet in custom maps. Okay, I have a feeling this is a game that's very mod friendly. Let's just start with lakes. It's the first one that's there. It's beginner friendly. Let's give it a shot. You want a challenge. Your settlement starts with moderate resources. Droughts and bad tides are milder at the beginning but intensify over time. Relaxed city building experience, or you're still learning. We're definitely not going to start with hard. You know what? I am learning. We are here for a good time, not a difficult time. Ignore the fact that I played Another Carb's Treasure first on this when I started all this. So yeah, let's start with the easy mode. And we will see how this goes, I think. Yeah, why not? Oh, that's so many options. I'm not going to go through any of that, and I'm just going to say start. Alright, if a building is marked as solid, such as a lodge or warehouse, you can build another structure on its roof. Oh. Alright, chat, we have the option to name our settlement. I am accepting any suggestions that you want to throw out at me. What would be a good name for a city of beavers? Yep. From Eddie J. Oh gosh, let me think. The only thing I can think of is like Timberberg, and Oh, from Eddie J. There's so many rude jokes I could make. It's a Family Freddy stream. Be strong. Okay, that is also... Yeah, that is a route we could take, but... Damn, from Jackalope Junkie, Dambergshire. Also agreeing that all of us are just like, no, we can't. We have to keep it family friendly for this one. I'd like to keep this one family friendly. Dambergshire is a strong contender, though. I think that's a good one. Certainly better than Timberborn. Oh, fuck my spine. Yeah, I think... Oh, okay, we also have the suggestion of Twin Peaks, which, yeah, always a good one. And the question is, Twin Peaks is a suggestion from Eddie J, and Jackalope Junkie also has the question is, does it give you enough characters to do it? That's a good question. Let's see. Let's see, first, can we even get Twin Peaks? Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks does fit. Does Dambergshire fit? Shire does also fits. I think of the two of them, I like Dambergshire more. So, but they actually, let's see, how much space do they give us? Oh, that's a lot of A's. That's a lot of space. Oh, okay. Nope. Eddie J has come in with another suggestion that I do want to go with as well. What about Beavendell? And yeah, it's now Beavendell. Oh! And there is also a suggestion of what appears to be a very long keyboard smash that I cannot pronounce. But look at how tiny they are! Look at the little... Oh no! How close can I get? Oh, we can get so close in on the beavers, y'all. Oh, this is great. Okay, there is a blinking indicator here for our tutorial. Let's do that. Welcome. Oh, this is very small text. Welcome to Timberborn. This tutorial will help you set your paw in the wasteland and survive the first days. You will learn how to use the tools needed to build a thriving beaver community. As you progress through the next steps, tips will appear here. Thank you. Oh, and from Eddie J, that is apparently, it's not a key smash, it's a famously long Welsh town name. Oh, yeah, it's Welsh. I'm not gonna, I don't think I can make that attempt, but that is, I think that one might have overloaded it. There's a small part of me that's like, hang on, let's, we're gonna save this, and I'm gonna copy and paste that in just to see. We'll save here. Okay, no, oh, no, just keep playing, lol. Okay, yeah, we might check it, like, at a later point. But that is... Well, now we have a new metric to test everything, to test any video game naming systems. That's a good point. I should, from Eddie J, test off stream, learn to say it, and report back next time. That's a very good point. I will do that. Okay, move camera controls, excellent. Yay! Continue. Rotate camera. That. We are good. Zoom in and out. Oh, and we seem to have an issue where the famously long Welsh town name is not appearing in chat. It is possible that everything is showing up on my end. There is a small possibility that there might be a section that has like live chat versus top chat on the viewer end. That might be a thing where perhaps the chat has just decided, is that maybe spam? We don't know. But also it could be because it was copy pasted. I'm not sure. Pause and unpause. Excellent. Oh, you can increase game speed when you want to. So 3. Okay. Wood. Okay, every beaver settlement needs logs and lots of them. Only lumberjacks cut trees. Build lumberjack flags in nearby trees. Okay, so that'll be here. Lumberjack flag. Where's the nearest tree? Too far from a district and cannot be reached. Build more paths. Okay. This looks like it's one. Can we get up there? Next to nearby trees. Okay, continue. Flags will not be built unless they are in the city's building range. Select the district and see its building range. You can extend it by connecting paths to the entrance. Okay. Okay. How do I build the path? I should demolish building. No. Select you. Migrant population. Oh, they automatically get names too. Okay. Not you. Plant crops. Oh, no worry about being disruptive on stream there. I definitely do want to know if there are any issues with the chat, because we have had some things beforehand like that. There we go. Paths and structures. All right. Oh, look at them all sleeping. We're gonna set up the path while everyone's asleep, so that way. Okay, if you click and hold, you will. Yeah, if you click and hold, you will be able to get everything to extend the path very easily. Okay, you know what? We're going to. Not that. Where was it? Where did it go? Wood. Perfect. And a second one there. Okay, we built those two. Must be connected. So we are connecting things. We are constructing our little setup, our things. We will actually make another path over here. How do I make another path? I'd like to make another path. Mark trees for cutting. Use the mark tree for cutting. Here we go. That whole area. Feel free to get... Yep, they are just chewing away at those trees. Gnaw, 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 gnaw. All right. Okay. Build a water pump. Build a water pump to ensure continuous access to drinking water. Remember to connect the pump to your district center. Can do. Water. Water pump. Requires some degree of access to water. Bad water contamination slows down pumping speed. How do I place it? Oh, right, I need to see where can we build things. Okay, I can't build it over until it gets over to there. But it doesn't seem like we can. So let's build some new paths. Still learning the controls here. Aha, there we go. Extend our path out. And you still don't want to be built. Oh, requires 1 wood. Do I not have the... I do not have the resources. No, I do have 12 wood, it looks like. What do I need? I'm just going to get rid of that because I think having that unconstructed, these unconstructed or not useful buildings is maybe throwing things off a little. So we'll go for water. And I still can't place it. What is going on? Oh! You have to turn it so the pump actually goes into the water. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. We're going to put 2 of them there. And we're going to extend our path. Sometimes I remember how to play games. And other times I'm like, oh, right, I'm new at this. Oh, hey, our beavers are really going at it for all those logs up there. Excellent. And what is over here? Well, that looks like the ruins of some sort of skyscraper or something. That's I'm sure we'll get to that eventually. Oh. Looks like it's time for everybody to go back to sleep. You know what? That's fair. You gotta rest. We will speed things up overnight. Let everybody chill out. Sleep time for the beavers. Oh no! Right, they're all currently homeless because we don't have houses built for anybody yet. Okay. Ah, we're waiting for materials. Okay, let's go back over here and... Okay. Let's see what we've got. Let's just mark all of this for clear cutting. We're just gonna... Just all of it. Just all of it. It's all free game. It's all lumber we can use. Can I assign more? Okay, we can only assign so many workers to things. But we can add in more of our little logging stations, I think. Ah, can't quite get to that one. Never mind, we'll demolish that. If I could build like a staircase over here, that would probably make things a lot simpler. But let's see if I can get one more lumberjack station. There we go. There we go. Have some more of our beavers build some more lumberjack stations. Aha! We have constructed one water pump. Excellent. And in addition to water, beavers need food. Gatherers automatically gather berries within gatherer flag's range. You can see the range when placing the flag. Okay. So that will be under food. Gatherer flag. Let's go right here. Yeah, actually, we're gonna make sure. Oh, and if we demolish something that's partly constructed, we get the resources back. That's really handy. Okay. I think we will actually we'll get rid of these. Oh. No. We'll let those two get constructed because they're a little... Our little friends are already working on these two. They'll be finished real quick, and then we'll have more access to our next sets of resources. You're just kind of hanging out there, buddy. That's okay. Alright, our little builders are off at our berry stand here. Oh, and you're off recovering the supplies. Excellent. Thank you. They have little wooden mallets because they're the constructing company. Look at them go! Oh, good little friends. Okay. Continue. In the long run, you will need something more nutritious. Build a farmhouse to plant and harvest crops. Okay. If you're running low on workers, you can pause some buildings. To do so, select a building and click the pause button. Okay, we will. So let's see here. Food. efficient farmhouse. Requires 25 wood. We have 39, which you can see up here with our cursor. Oh, nope, food. Efficient farmhouse. Let's place it. Okay, gathers carrots, sunflower seeds, potatoes, and wheat. Okay. Oh, we'll probably need to expand our pathways as well, just to get down there. There we go. Okay. Oh, it is nighttime. Everybody's just kind of hanging out for a bit, which, you know, fair. Sundown, the workday is over. I know the what's it? The expression is busy as a beaver, but even beavers got to rest at some point. Oh, we have found food and water, but we also have yeah, my brain is not letting me pronounce things. Jubakra and Zunabar have both grown up, so we have 2 new members of our, like, proper little community that we've got going here. Oh. Somebody was up later than everyone else was. Vuzumble. Oh no, you can rename every single beaver if you want to. Oh no, that's too much power. There's already 13 beavers total. We can't do that. No. Oh no, exactly. Jackalope Junkie agrees. Oh no. Oh, we could do like an entire, like, naming scheme for them, but I don't know how many we're going to potentially get, so I don't want to run into that. Okay, everybody's awake. All right, we got our supplies coming in. We're building stuff. We're gathering our berries. We've got our water pump going. You just hanging out here? Oh, works at the water pump. Okay, so you're not hanging out. You're actually doing a job over there. Good for you. You also work at the lumberjack flag. Okay, so everybody works, and you know, yeah, you do need to take breaks. Like, we're unionized beavers. The breaks are mandatory. Once again, this is Cozy Cryptid Gaming saying that you should, in fact, unionize your workplace. Workers' rights. But yeah, I wonder if these berries will drought resistance 9 days. It's watered and healthy. Okay. Okay, yeah, so yeah, when you gather from a bush, it does get depleted, at least for some amount of time. We'll see how that goes. Okay, as a game like this should, the water just looks great. Like, I have a pretty beefy computer over here, but yeah, some games you don't need the water to look amazing, because water is famously hard to render because it's just constantly moving. And you know, you can get around that with a lot of visual tricks, but a game about, like, beavers and water physics and using dams, yeah, the water needs to look good. Yeah. Speaking of, everyone should remember to hydrate, because I certainly need to. waiting for more logs. I'm definitely glad that we can speed things up a little. That is very handy. From Jackalope Junkie, thanks for hydration check. Also shrimp check for everyone, because I know that's not always something that I remember to do. Okay, we have built our efficient farmhouse, and now we can plant carrots. Farmers do not start working until you tell them what and where to plant. Use the plant crops tool to designate a carrot field. Crops need to be planted on irrigated green land, otherwise the plants will dry out and eventually die. That's, yeah. Okay, plant crops. Carrot. Go with. You know what? We're going to do it. We're going to start. That's 10 by 5. We need to get up to 100, so 10 by 10. There we go. Perfect. Oh, look at that lovely rich soil. It's wonderful. Excuse me. This is already a much different, it's the same genre, but this already is a very different feel than what I remember of Frostpunk. And that one is partly because, Frostpunk is much more lenient to the, oh, everything is bad and we desperately need to survive. And yes, we are trying to survive here. We are trying to do all that. But it's more cute and cozy. Like, we're cute little woodland animals. And, everything is looking up rather than things should have been good and we're trying to scramble like you are in Frostpunk. In this, we're doing the best that we're doing good, and we're definitely going to make it work. Also, as the name implies, Frostpunk is very cold, and that always is. It adds to the air of everything being terrible when everything is also cold. Look at them go! The farmer ones have little sun hats! Oh, I love that detail! Look at their little paws go. Got a nice little wheelbarrow over there. Gardening rake. It's just a nice thatch house. This is great. Still says I only have 87 carrot plots. Do I need to plant more of them? Wait, hang on. Seems I do. Okay. Oh, because I made the grid, but the pathways take up space. Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna do another full line. There we go. Farmers don't start working. There we go. Okay, working hours. All right. Longer work days mean faster progress, but every evening beavers need time to relax and sleep. Don't push them too hard for too long. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Set working hours. Ah, here we go. It's up here. So we will set it up to 18 hours in a day. It's a long work day. Storage and science! Storage. Many buildings have built-in storage, but it fills up quickly. Build a large pile to store more logs. And... storage. Large pile. Where do we want it? We should probably put it near where... yeah, up here, near where all the, lumber is being gathered from. Perfect. ready soon. And then we will also build an inventor. Okay. Only beavers are... Hey, game! Saying that something is beaver only implies that there will be things that are not beavers that I can eventually have here. So what else is around? I'm just really curious about that. I'm going to put the inventor right here so we don't have to build any new pathways. From Jackalope Donkey, are there others? Good question. There was, in one of the trailers that I saw, there did appear to be, like, mechanical beavers? Like, little beaver automatons? And I don't know how to get those, but maybe. Accept goods, storage. Set large pile to logs. Oh, so you can choose what it's storing. Okay, so we will say it is set to logs. There we go. Oh, and now we build a small tank. Oh, and that can go right next to the water pump thing. Cool. Water pump, large water pump, bad water pump, fluid dump. Oh, right, it'll be in storage, of course. Perfect. That's over there. Science is completed. Build an inventor to produce science points. For now, let the inventor work. Once you accumulate enough science points, we'll spend them to unlock more advanced buildings. Okay, so this is how we progress through things and build more efficient systems and eventually get to a point where we are, you know, everything is running itself. Oh, we've already got a nice little setup here. Increase the speed to double time. I think once we get this little water storage thing built, we might set the working hours back down to 16. Give everybody time to rest and recuperate. Which, you know, these are beavers working in a survival situation. I really do encourage everybody here to also try to get a good 8 hours of sleep every night. Am I always good about that? No, but I try to be. And just, you know, in general, remember to take care of yourselves out there. I know I say it every week on the sign-off, but, yeah. So, it's always good to have the reminder, and if sometimes your favorite streamer is the one who tells you that you should try to get some sleep, that's the thing that works for some people, and that's okay. Oh, we are running low on trees up there. We might have to start moving things around of where we get to. Well, we've got all these what look like birch trees down here. Aha! Change this to water. Oh, we need to build multiple small tanks. Okay, that we can do. We can build more of them. There we go. Whole little section of tanks for us. Yeah, we'll keep all our water stuff over here near the water. We've got our logs over here, which is going on at a decent clip. Nice stack. Oh, they even alternate the wood even gets stacked in alternating patterns, which is just a good way to store Well, one, it's a good way to store wood so that you get more air circulation through it, which helps dry it out and season it properly. You also, there's nothing wrong with stacking firewood just all in the same direction. You just also want to try to do it so there's some degree of air circulation, and this has other benefits as well. Look at them all go. It's a very jolly little, maybe not jolly, maybe like jaunty little background music that we've got going on for right now. I quite like it. Oh. Start of a fresh new day. Our beavers are out and bustling. We'll set this to water as well. Okay. Wow, that gathering spot is quite a range, actually. Strange little beaver language. Alright, and we're probably waiting on those crops to actually fully grow and mature so that we can harvest them. Almost there with our final... Oh, 90%. Almost there. Will this final log do it? Yes, it will. Okay. Now we need warehouses for our berries. We should also get ready for the upcoming carrot harvest. Okay, so build 2 warehouses. And it's again storage. Medium warehouse. 1. We can stack things. Okay. Hang on. We will. We're actually gonna dismantle that one. Where was it? Gonna demolish this. Yes, because I want to rotate it. Let's try stacking things, because why not? We do have limited space. May as well make make the most of the space that we have. Oh, and I did say we were gonna tick down the working hours, so we will do that. Let everybody keep building away. First one is set, so we will let this one have berries. The second one will be carrots, because the berries we already have, like... Oh, this one isn't actually connected. It's an unconnected building. Okay, we will actually have to demolish that then. I thought we could maybe start stacking things immediately, and apparently that is not the case. That's fine. We will build a fresh storage building. There we go. Oh! Look at all of our carrots growing up. Like, they're popping up as even faster than our workers can harvest them. It's amazing! this one will be carrots. Wait, did I? Nope, that did it wrong. You know what? It's fine. We'll just build another warehouse for more. There we go. All right, everybody, let's go. Oh, I'm already starting to see where I'd be like, oh, I can see how you'd want to like make this a lot more efficient and get things all set up. This will be carrots. Now we're good to go. Yeah, let's go with housing because we have so many homeless beavers. We shall build some lodges. Inhabitants 3. And we'll do our first one here, our second one here, our third one here, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. Nice little set of houses. We're building a nice little setup. We're storing food. We're getting everything ready. We're going to have a nice little community going here. Maybe we can make some nice little sculpture gardens at some point. We've just gotten an achievement called That's ... acceptable for our well-being score reaching 4. So yay, everybody's doing a little bit better. Beavers will automatically assign themselves to available housing slots. Houses improve their well-being and allow your folktale's population to grow. Excellent. We're almost done. There's our final. More beavers. Beavers do not reproduce unless there are empty housing slots available. Folktales need 2 adults and an empty slot for the magic to happen. Notably, beaver children are called kits, which actually makes them in the same category as foxes, linguistically. Does anyone else know if there's other animals that are named that are called kits? Because I'm not certain. Oh, well, we've already had a kit. Volzala and Aradaya have both been born. Welcome to the community. And Gigel. Excellent. Good to have you, everyone. Well-being. Well-being is a metric that shows how content a beaver is. It affects 3 attributes. Working speed, movement speed, and lifespan. One of the main ways of increasing well-being is through attractions. Attractions are buildings that beavers enter when not at work. Okay, yeah, let's give everybody something to do when they're not working. From Eddie J, yeah, a lot of animals use kit, but I can't remember what. No problem. Yeah, and Jack Love Junkie didn't know that beaver young were called kits. That's cool. I also didn't know that they were called kits. I like when games give you things like that of just like, oh hey, here's this thing that's like actually fun to know. Campfire must be built on the ground. Okay, we will. Yeah, and from Eddie J, foxes for sure use kits. Yeah, now that you say that sounds familiar. You know, there's a part of me that's like, yeah, let's put the community center right next to the inventor area. And there's a part of me that's like, maybe that's not the best option. Maybe we'll build that. We'll build one that's a little ways away from everything. Just a nice little spot where people can relax. We'll build 2 of them. And we will connect things with paths. Oh, no, not like that. There we go. Nice little square. Maybe we can like build something in this little spot too at some point. Then power and planks. We need to build a water wheel. More advanced buildings require power, and beavers like power to come from the river. We can definitely do that. I'm suddenly realizing I probably shouldn't have made that building right there. But, power. Water wheel. Rotate. Oh, we can put it right here. That'll be perfect. Oh, right, yeah, that'll get built after the campfires are built. Oh, another achievement for building a campfire called Crackling with Ideas. Oh, it's a daycare! Check it out. We've got 4 little young ones, and we have 1 adult as well. It's Campfire Daycare! Oh, we can check off the well-being. Well-being also increases around decorations. Beavers do not intentionally approach them, so place decorations close where your settlers hang out. Oh, okay. So making this little square here was probably a good idea. A shrub. Aesthetics up within 1 tiles. Oh, okay. So actually, I should have placed it. Okay, I'm seeing how the things can become more efficient now. Okay, interesting. Okay, yep, I'm gonna put 1 on each of those. Okay. I'm seeing how you would get this to be much more, Oh, construction lacks materials. Are we, No goods in stock, no goods in stock, no goods in stock. Are we out of trees? Yeah, there's some wood that we can use in there. We might need to move our way down. I probably shouldn't have built some of those extra things, but it's fine. We can make this work. Drought approaching. What is... We have 3 days until the drought hits. We'll figure out what that means in a bit, but we're gonna... actually build. Let's get some more wood set up for down here. Okay, yep. We're going to be constructing those first. And then cut trees. How do I... Ah, right, that's how I rotate things. Let's see here. What was the... So, cut trees, cut trees. All of it. Clear cut this forest. We'll do more with helping the agriculture later. Right now we need supplies. Okay, you're at 20%. We're waiting for more materials. this all work. It'll all be good. It's not an animal that uses kit. It in fact is an animal that uses a singular term for its young. But porcupine babies are called porcupets, and I think that's one of the cutest things ever. And that's definitely not because porcupines are one of my favorite animals. I tend to really like animals that do the like polite little hands where they're just sort of like holding their front limbs like out together, just sort of like clicking their fingernails together like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to bother you, but I do have something that would be of relevant interest, if you don't mind. It's just, I tend to really like those kinds of animals. Like, most notably, porcupines and pangolins. Buildings are understaffed. Okay, so we'll need more workers there. I'm sure we'll get to them sooner or later. We do have 5 children who will eventually be growing up. So we've got things set up for the future. That's not a problem. And construction lacks materials. Ah, yes, the shrub. We'll get to you in a moment. We are still building our water wheel up here. I am seeing how things could be... I'm already seeing how things could be improved. Like, you know, maybe we do, like... Obviously, the warehouses near the food production is pretty good. The water near the water pump is good. You know, we've got a lot of water here. We don't need you here anymore. Can I reassign you somewhere? Apparently not. But you can change the priority of it. Okay. So if that's not really a priority, then that worker will go find something else to do. Excellent. We might end up turning these into... Oh! We just had a fresh tree show up. Excellent. Trees will grow back. Perfect. Nature does heal. Okay. Oh, this is... There's a part of my brain that really likes optimizing systems and, like, finding... Like, doing the numbers, doing the math. I'm a big fan of the Monster Hunter games, partly because I like the challenge of fighting giant dragon dinosaurs, and also because I very much enjoy the number crunching of building new armor sets, and this definitely fits into a similar thing of like, ooh, how do I make this efficient? How do I do this the best I can? That sort of thing. Okay. Hopefully those workers will come down here. We're waiting on materials. Our drought is almost here, so we'll see what that means when we get to that. Water wheel is still at 81%, but we see some logs coming in. Oh, and we can increase the priority of that as well. Okay, I'm seeing where the sliders are. Yeah, you could set up a bunch of things and then go like, oh, actually, I want everybody working here first. Oh, I want everybody working there next. Okay. Very fun. All right, water wheel is set. There's our highest priority. Go, build the shrub. So you're at 0. You're at 11. 11 will be first. Yes. Yes, grow, thrive. Thrive, my little children. Should probably build like another couple of houses too. Just to have those set. We've only got 14 wood though. We've got a great amount of food. Like we're definitely good there. Oh, it looks like the drought is about to hit. Drought started. Okay. So what does that mean? At the moment, it doesn't really seem to have an effect. Nothing to do in rain, so we will say that this is a lower priority. This is also a lower priority. You know what? Maybe this is just not a priority at all. Yeah, we're gonna put those workplaces are on the absolute lowest priority. Like, we're still gonna keep them, but we don't need anybody up there. We'll wait for those trees to regrow and all that. You are also at a place where we don't need anybody working there. We've built a shrub. Select on. You can see your impact your actions have on your beavers. Select a beaver by clicking on it. In the panel, you can see its current well-being, attributes, and needs. Some needs can reach negative values and incur severe penalties or even death. Well, we can't have that happen. You there. Good little lumberjack. What is your... Okay. Lives in a lodge, works at lumberjack flag. Basic needs: hunger, thirst, sleep, shelter, wet fur. Okay. It's currently carrying nothing. It has carrots are its main diet. Sunflower seeds, grilled potatoes, and grilled chestnuts are an option. Oh, carrying logs. Okay. Okay, interesting. Is there anybody around here who's, like, not doing well? You're doing good. What about you? You will soon be a full adult. You are doing great. Okay. Good to know. Power and planks, we also done that. We'll get to you in a sec. Well-being. For beavers, it's the entire society that counts. You can see your settlement's average well-being on the top left corner of your screen, up here, this lovely little green. Click on it to see the fulfillment of all possible needs. There are many ways to make life in the wasteland more bearable. You also have the hotkey of F9. So, basic needs. Everybody's got food. Everybody's got water. Everybody's got good sleep. Everybody's got a house. Nothing on wet fur. Still have no idea what that means. Nutrition. Everybody's eating carrots. Not eating sunflower seeds, grilled potatoes, grilled chestnuts, grilled spatterdock, bread, cattail crackers, and maple pastries. Ooh, that sounds amazing. Social life, there's campfires, terraces, contemplation spots, an agora, and a dance hall. Okay. That's a lot of things that we can do. Alright. Neat. Yep. Go back to 16 working hours, which I did earlier, because I wanted to be nice. Okay, build a lumber mill and then power the lumber mill. Okay. Lumber mill. Low chance of injury? We're gonna need to put this over here. We're gonna extend a path. Power. How do we... Oh, no. if I want to power the lumber mill, I have to put a power wheel. Beaver-operated backup source of power. Okay, so it's like a giant hamster wheel. Okay. Transfers power. Oh, so you could have a water wheel somewhere and then can... I've got an idea. We're going to demolish this water wheel. We're going to demolish this water wheel here. Yep, that's fine. It's completely fine. We're also going to demolish that lumber yard. We're going to put the water wheel back down here. And then we're going to put our lumber... Actually, we might not put it there. Hang on. Let's place the lumber yard first. We'll place the lumber mill here. Oh, drought ended. Cycle 2 begins. The smell of water in the morning. Survive your first drought. And then we will put a water wheel right there. Yeah, okay. All right, everybody. This should do. We'll still need to make a path. Yeah, perfect. Building needs power to operate. Connect it to a generator, which we will be doing as soon as this water wheel is built. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, and I'm seeing how... Yeah, I can already see how I definitely made this less efficient than it should have been. But, you know, this is a tutorial. This is why we're learning. All of you. None of you... There's nothing to do. I know. We've got... Oh, there's no trees to harvest down here either. Oh, no. We'll, well, soon you all will have something to do here at the lumber mill. Well, there's only one person who can work there. Well, we'll figure some things out. We'll get this sorted. Oh, we need more logs, but we don't have any fresh logs to go. Aha! Lumber. We're actually gonna demolish. What if I demolish a few of these just to rebuild them elsewhere? Yes. We'll also demolish this one. Yes. We'll demolish a third one down here. Yes. Then we will build. If we can. Have I made a mistake? Maybe. What if we put this to 0? Construction priority is as far down as it'll go. We will demolish you. Yes. You. Yes. And then place lumberjack flags there. We will connect things with a path. We're gaming. We're making it work. All of that can be selected. Ah, and we can unmark cutting areas as well so that it'll regrow. Okay. Okay, now I'm seeing how this works. Okay. You know what? We're also going to just deselect this whole area as well. Yes, yes, okay. It's all coming together. It's all coming together, chat. As we learn. Oh, I can see this being very relaxing, actually. Like, this would be... There we go. Full priority on the construction there. Let's see, droughts. Congratulations, your settlement has survived its first drought. Speaking of, hydrate check, everybody. Droughts are part of the seasonal cycle. They will return and become longer over time. If you haven't already, start preparing for the next one by building a dam. Okay, so we're going to need that lumber mill. Looks like the lumber mill is necessary for us to start building a dam, unless there is something else in here. Vertical power shaft connects upwards. Also for other power shafts. Okay. Automation. Oh, there's a bunch of options there. Landscaping. Dam! Okay, blocks water but allows some to pass through a spillway at the top. Other buildings can be built on it. Levee blocks water off completely. Floodgate blocks water up to an adjustable height. Oh, we've got options. Okay. So we should probably build that dam here, where the ground is like highest up there. So we're gonna wait for that water wheel to finish building, I think. Well, that's actually at its highest, so we can still plan things out. Too far from district and cannot be reached. Build more paths. Okay. So yeah, we will want paths as well. Stairs! Stairs are a thing that we could research, I guess. But we need planks for that. So we'll just do... Just gonna follow this. Get it right to the end there. There we go. Nice little setup. Let everybody move a little faster. We've got people growing. We've got beavers growing up. We've got beavers being born. I don't think we'll... Actually, I think we will hold off on building any new buildings just because we don't want to run out of resources. We've got things kind of at a point where we can manage things well already. Let's keep going with what we have for the time being. And that's all salvage that we can't really get to. Time to start producing planks, build lumber mill. Yes, almost there. We're getting there. We're up to 40% on the water wheel. Make this go a little bit faster. I do like the option to have the gameplay move faster. And thank you, game, for having an autosave. There's plenty of games where like, oh, and like maybe part of the challenge is that you need to manage when you save and when you don't. But like, we have the ability to autosave. It's nice when it happens. My favorite is when there is a system where you have an autosave, but that is separate from the rest of your like dedicated save files. I'm a big fan of that. Eternal Strands has it. Most RPGs do. It's just very common in those. I just think it's a good system, so you can have your like dedicated save states, and then your that was That was a brief mistake, but I can go back on the autosave. And then, if I really want to scroll back, I can. 81%, 91%. We're almost there, chat. We're almost there. Huzzah! Forestry. Use science points by your inventor to unlock a forester. Then build an area where you want to plant trees. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna scroll down. Wood. Forester. There we go. Unlock. Yes. And then we're gonna build a forester. I'm gonna build a forester. I don't know. Here. Sure. Why not? All right. Construct the forester. We will reseed this area. Speed the game back up so we can cycle through the evening. Everybody goes to a house. Everybody gets a house. Nobody's homeless in Beaverdale. Beavendale. 60%. Almost there. Almost there. Perfect. Back down to regular speed. Okay, plant birch trees. Okay. So, plant trees and bushes. Birch. Okay, use this tool to designate area for planting. Requires forester. Drought resistance 11 days. Okay. Let's, yeah, here we go. Let's just, plant about a bunch of birch trees. Look at our beavers taking care of the world. Planting trees, growing crops. We have so much stored food, we're not gonna have to worry about anything for a long time. Yeah, we've got 420 berries stored, we got 250 carrots stored. We don't have to worry about anything. Honestly, this is not a priority at all. You can still hang out there, like, you know, we still gotta like clean the area, keep everything working, make sure everything's being nice. Get to know your coworkers, all that good stuff. And you don't necessarily have to be like friends with your coworkers. Amiable, sure. Like you want to like have a good relationship with them just because you gotta work with them. But it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be like best buds or anything. And like maybe in some way, depending on your workplace, it might be easier if you're not like the best of friends, but you can still like work well together. That's not to say you can't be best friends with the people you work with, but just, you know, there are different kinds of relationships. They're all important, and, you know, just try to be good to people. Ooh, that's got both berries and trees over there. Interesting. This is really nice. Like, I remember... From what I remember of when I played Frostpunk, it was rather stressful. But this is just... I know we're playing on easy, but this is nice. This is chill. This is just a real soothing time, actually. I don't know... Yeah, we're coming up on 8:30, so I'll definitely still keep going until the end of stream. I'm not sure if I will, like, do another full stream of this. I think I will probably end up doing it, like, on my own time, but I do have kind of a slew of other smaller games that I want to try out. Just other little things. Like, there's Venba, which is a story about cooking and food, and, I'm trying to remember what the other ones were. Yeah, there's Venba, there's a little, action platformer that I wanted to try out, that I have. There's just a couple of others in general that I've got saved and have been meaning to do. There are a few demos that I'm interested in trying as well, so there might be another demo night coming up soon. And from the chat, from Jackalope Junkie, yeah, as far as resource management city builders go, this seems really chill. I've played Oxygen Not Included before, and it's stressful as heck. Yeah, that's, I've seen one or two people stream that. Absolutely not something that I would be down for. Like, Monster Hunter, Bloodborne, like, all these kind of, like, challenging combat RPGs, absolutely my bag. I will do those so much. Oxygen Not Included, I would be tearing my hair out. That would just frustrate me to no end. But, like, this is nice. This is really nice. Yeah. Good to know that my read on Timberborn is that for it being a more chill one, is accurate. Yeah. Would you say that you tend to go for these kind of games? Are there any others that you might recommend, Jackalope Junkie? If anybody else tries Timberborn and wants something maybe a little less chill. Yes, but about Oxygen Not Included, that it does seem to be the universal experience of just like, ah! That makes sense. With a title like that, it lets you know what you're in for. The soundtrack helps a lot too. This is a nice soundtrack. Okay. It's watered and healthy. It's a seedling, so it's 7 days. Takes 7 days to grow. Okay. And then once it's grown, it will produce 1 log. Okay. Pine leftover. Interesting. Oh, mighty forest, how I pine for thee! Unknown beaver poet. Blueberry, you'll come asking for more of these when the drought hits. Ma noble. So some suggestions from Jackalope Junkie. I can recommend in a similar vein Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster. Planet Zoo has a sequel slated for later this year, which at the time of recording is 2026. But I still highly recommend the original game. Great! Honestly, with a new one coming out, the original might go on sale, which is always good for people. Yeah, okay, so Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster. If anybody watching thinks that this is maybe a little too chill for their tastes, but would be something maybe a little similar. I've seen a little bit of Planet Zoo, and I don't know if I can say that I've seen Planet Coaster. I've seen people make some things that can only tangentially be called roller coasters using Planet Coaster. I don't know if that's playing the game correctly, but they were having fun, so who am I to judge? There's the difference between intended play and enjoyed play is sometimes very large in video games, and it is one of the things that I do genuinely think is fascinating about the medium. Okay, more from Jackalope Junkie about the suggested games. Planet Zoo tends to show up on publisher sales a lot on Steam, and with the new one coming out, we guess that they'd run some sales on it soon. And then also, I'm less familiar with Planet Coaster, but the sequel for that is already available. All right, great information from Jackalope Junkie for any viewers at home. Excellent, excellent. Can I have you plant some other trees as well? Oh, okay, pine creates 2 logs each. Interesting. Then there's chestnut trees, maple trees, oak. Oh, oak trees are 8 logs in 30 days. Interesting. Maple is 6 at 28. And then you can do other things. Okay. Nice. Yeah, we're slowly gathering them up. What are these trees, actually? These are oak trees. Okay. Yeah. So we're getting 8 logs out of each of those. That's great. So we got some seedlings up there, so those will grow up nice and healthy eventually. Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely see. I think... Oh, this map is huge. Okay, now that I'm sort of seeing... This is kind of running itself over here. Beavendell is running things nice and smooth over there. Water seep. Source of water with limited pressure. Underground depth, infinite water. Oh, and also from Jackalope Junkie, I've also seen some good things about Satisfactory, but I can't speak from personal experience. Fair enough. Hey, something having a good reputation is still good. These are ruins, limited supply of scrap metal. Scattered throughout the land, decrepit human ruins provided beavers with the unimaginable, a good superior to wood. Assuming you can make it work for you. But yeah. Speed things up a little bit. Oh, right, we need to build a dam at some point. We've got plenty of wood. Where is that dam? Water, storage, landscaping. A dam. There we go. We'll let everything get constructed over there. I completely forgot that we were supposed to be building a dam. Looks like we've got a while before a drought hits anyway, so not too worried about that. Just need a bunch of logs, and they're coming right from that little lumber yard there. This will be fine. What are you? Oh, right. We still have one beaver who's like carrying logs off down to the lumber mill to turn them into planks, which is good. We will definitely need more of those. Okay. We got a new high score for well-being at 7. Okay, we've built a dam. I might need to build a second dam on top of that. Oh, it's too far. We can't. Oh, I need to build it down. I see the problem. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to build... build the dam there. Hopefully that will allow us to get in place. We'll just leave that there. That's fine. There we go. Make sure that there's a proper path to that little bit of the dam. Speed things up just a little bit more. Oh, and if we build the dam across the river, then we can start expanding to across the river and start building more things over there. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Yes. Damn. As everyone knows, the civilization fundaments are built underwater. I'm not sure if everyone does know that game. I mean, I'm sure that's true for beavers, because, dams. And, Venice. But, Venice, I don't know if we ever should have built Venice. The city is constantly sinking. But this is also true of many other cities across the world. Not necessarily on, like, a climate change thing, on a, like, maybe we shouldn't have built things that were that heavy on foundations that were that, not sturdy. See every city that was ever built in a swamp. Or, like, on a floodplain, because, it's called a floodplain. You shouldn't build there. Reasons why I will never move to Tornado Alley. If it's called Tornado Alley, you shouldn't be there. Oof, excuse me. Ugh. Oh, this is... Yeah, this is nice. This is nice, actually. This is just... This is a good game. I'm definitely going to have this as a I need to unwind sort of thing. Perhaps this will also be something that I, like, poke at as a, we've only got 30 minutes left in a stream after I finish something. Let's pull up Beavendell again. See how it goes. Because much as I love Plastic Duck Simulator, there's a little more going on to this one. So, but also, Duck Simulator is great, and I love it. So, it's watered and healthy. Oh, that's a full birch tree. These are all seedlings. So once these all become full trees, we will set up a new harvesting stand. This one's almost depleted. We've got plenty of wood, so I'm not super worried at the moment. But maybe we should plant 12 days for 2 versus 7 for 1. You know what? Let's restock this area of pine trees. There we go. Perfect. We'll actually go over here and we will say, we don't actually need people here. We don't actually need people here. We don't actually need people here either. That's perfectly fine. We'll build that dam across. We'll start building some more things over here. I assume at some point I'll be able to like irrigate the fields and be able to extend out what parts of the land is arable, so we don't have any of this cracked earth over here. Probably expand it in, make sure these trees can like come back to life. I wonder if we can also, there was a thing, landscaping. Throttle valves. Impermeable floor. Floor panel that stops water from leaking through it. Contamination barriers. Explosives factory? Dynamite. Destroys terrain underneath it and triggers adjacent to dynamites. Double dynamite. Triple dynamite. Tunnels. Dirt excavator. Heavy-duty mining rig for collecting dirt. It will continue to produce dirt even after reaching bedrock. High chance of injury. Oh, there's so much you can start doing. Oh no. Oh no. Excellent. Okay. Excellent. Speed things up a little more, because why not? We'll get this first dam completed. Let everybody go to sleep. Get some rest, everybody. One of our little beavers is just out. Oh no! Someone died of old age! Several of them have. Oh no! I'm sorry I missed that. I'm a little sad that we don't have, like, beaver funeral services. Can we build a beaver church? Actually, on that note, because I can't believe that I haven't brought it up yet, if anyone watching this stream or watching the VOD later has not heard of a film called Hundreds of Beavers, I absolutely encourage you, nay, demand, that you go and see Hundreds of Beavers. It is a black and white, nearly silent film, live action, slapstick comedy about a man who goes from being a Applejack brewer, which is a it's similar to cider, but I believe a higher proof alcohol than that. Goes from that to becoming a fur trapper. And it is... The beavers that are in it are people in deliberately bad fursuits. Like, well enough made, I guess, but just it's magnificent. Like, anytime the beavers are carrying logs like you see here, it's a giant, like, plush pillow log instead. It almost everything is done on a green screen, but also out in the middle of the woods so that our main character can, in fact, make a fool of himself in snowshoes. Yes, from Eddie J. Oh my god, yes, please, listener, go watch Hundreds of Beavers from Jackalope Junkie. It is free on YouTube. Yeah, Eddie J, don't even explain it too much. Let people go for the ride. You're right. I maybe have already said too much. Just watch it. It's beautiful. It's utterly beautiful. It's free on YouTube. Hundreds of Beavers. Go watch it if you need a laugh. Watch it with your family. Watch it with your friends. It's a wonderful movie. Yeah. And if you're concerned about any content warnings, the Does the Dog Die content warning website, the page for Hundreds of Beavers, is a magical journey. And I will say no more than that. But yeah, hey, we've completed our first dam. I think we will now extend things across the river. Oh, look at that! If you build a path across the dam, it installs little guardrails! That's so cool! Okay. Let's see, what else can we... Underground pile stores bulky goods. Okay. 1,000 science points. We only have like 300. Large warehouses. Okay. We don't have enough planks for that. Okay, a lot of these things require resources that we don't have yet. So, I think it's time we start trying to figure out things like that. Okay, stairs. Yeah, let's figure out stairs. There we go. Okay, stairs. Because if we can get some stairs over here to that scrap metal, that'll probably be a good thing to have. Just gonna... There we go. Get things all the way across to the other side. Yeah, build some stairs. There we go. And then, let's see here. Metal. Ah, okay, we can unlock that as well. Yeah, we've got the resources. Scavenger flag. There we go. And we'll build a little storage thing. Small warehouse. Small pile. Large pile. Medium warehouse. Rotate, rotate. Yeah, we'll put it down there. Why not? There's another drought approaching. We should be fine. Got more than enough supplies. But But yeah, I do think this is a game that will like keep coming back to as a like, let's poke at this for a little bit rather than do further streams of. But I'm still very glad that I got it. This is definitely a nice chill time. And yeah, I will double check what my full list of games and demos is. So next week might be a demo night where we do a couple of different things. It might be one where we just go through one shorter game in one, maybe 2 sessions. I will let y'all know about that. This is going to be for Gears, paper, book. We can have books? Pine resin, fireworks, bot limbs, bot chassis, punch cards, bot heads, potatoes, chestnuts, batter rock. What is... Do I not have... Oh! Can I only do it if it's a pile? How do I store metal? Scrap from ruins. Maybe it can only be... Oh, warehouse... Right, I think it was... Bulky goods... Okay, bulky goods versus regular goods. Okay, so I do need to do a... then you know what? This one can be berries, actually, because there's more berries over here. And we can set this to an okay one. And we'll actually do... regular... There we go. Perfect. This, yeah, there we go. This can be scrap metal. Perfect. Excellent. Oh, and there is one other thing about this game that was a genuine surprise for me. So when I was doing my initial audio tests, I found out that the main menu sound fades out after a little bit, but you can access the credits roll from the main menu. It's like, okay, cool. Sound starts playing. That's great. And then a familiar tune to me starts playing. This game has an original has lyrics to a not quite original song. The lyrics are original, but the tune is set to an old sea shanty by the name of The Good Ship Ragamuffin, and it is an original song for Timberborn about beavers just building a new and great life for themselves. That's it. That's things I was not expecting. Just because the Good Ship Ragamuffin is a sea shanty that I, in particular, use as a timer for brushing my teeth. It helps me know that I've done my teeth brushing for long enough and have done a good job. I also use it occasionally for I have a playlist of sea shanties that I use when I'm doing dishes or doing other chores that I don't want to do. Hey, we survived another drought. Yes, from Eddie J about the music. That's delightful. It is. It's just everything about this game is just so delightful. It's great. Oh, I designated that whole area for planting, and it can't happen because we currently have a drought. But the water's coming back. The water's coming back, and the land is healing. Look at it all. Magnificent. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is nice. This is very nice. I like this. I like this a lot. Oh, and now that we have stairs, we probably can start stacking warehouses on top of each other. Ooh. Ooh, the possibilities. The possibilities, chat. Oh. The possibilities are not quite endless, but they are large. Oh, this is going to be great. What other things do we have? Spiral stairs, which we don't have enough science points for yet. But we can always build another science center. Right, of course. Why didn't I think of that? Inventor Observatory. By exploring the stars, beavers gain more knowledge about the world they live in. A refinery produces types of fuel for bots. Bot part factory. Bot assembler. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we can make automatons. Amazing. We are, I think, going to just do one more. One more inventor there, so we can research things a little more quickly. Yeah. There we go. That's great. That there could do. How else could I make this better? That's the bad water. I probably would want to. There's like containment nets or something that I can do, right? Floodgates, levees, water, bad water pump, reinforced pump capable of pumping out bad water. Low contamination slows down this pumping speed. Requires access to bad. Oh, so you'd want bad water for some things? Pumps water or bad water up one side and discharges them on the other. More efficient than a regular pump. Interesting. This is a really... You know, for a game that is, oh hey, it's beavers just building a little civilization, they certainly have every option for this. District management. Oh, we can build new district centers. With its own district with its own population, goods, and isolated path network. Employs builders. Oh, okay. So you could build more district centers, have more dedicated builders, and keep doing that so we're not all locked into just this one central area. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, this I think will be its own thing that I do largely off stream. But with that, I'll set everything back to a regular pace. I think we will save our game here at Bevendel 1. And we will exit to the main menu. We will not share feedback at this time, but thank you all for being here for a lovely stream. As always, I have been your host, Cozy. This has been Timberborn, and I've had a lovely time here, and I look forward to sharing more good little games with everybody. And just having a good time with people in chat. As always, the VOD for this will be up by sometime tomorrow morning, and I will let everyone know what the next series of games are shortly. So, outside of that, remember to take care of each other out there, take your meds, drink your water, and as always, stay cozy, everyone. Have a great rest of your week. Hope you all have a nice time.